All right. Hi, Seth.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good.
Good. My name is Mariana, and it's my understanding that your primary care physician advised that you come in and get an evaluation done.
Yes, yes.
Okay. How can I help you? What can I do for you?
I don't know. I've just been feeling really, really down about my life as a whole right now. I went to the doctor to see if it was anything of a medical condition, but he told me it wasn't. So he told me to go talk to someone and see what the problem is.
Okay. If I may mention to you, I'd like to kind of take some notes down, if that's okay with you.
Fine.
If you have any questions, feel free.
Of course.
Okay. How about you kind of give me a little understanding as to what's going on with you, why you're feeling down, you know.
Okay. Well, my wife just initiated a divorce. I didn't really want to get a divorce, but that's what she wanted, so I had no choice. I feel like my life is crumbling beneath my feet. Just really depressed. I don't really want to do anything. I have grown children, so they're not really part of my life. I don't really have to take care of them. So, and I just moved here recently, so I don't really know anyone, so that's a bit of a downer. But yeah, I've just been feeling really down, lost, and very, very depressed. Nothing really catches my interest.
Okay, so it sounds like you're having a really hard time with this news.
Yeah, it was a shocker. I mean, maybe it wasn't, but I didn't really want it to happen, so it's been really hard to deal with.
How long were you married for?
Like 20 years. So
it's a long time.
Yeah, it's just went downhill and then crashed really fast. I still love her, so it's really hard to deal with. And whenever we had our children growing up in our house, I was like the stay-home dad. You know, that's not typical. So getting back out into the workforce has been, I've been dreading it a little because I really have no experience. I've just been taking care of the children. And then my ex-wife worked. So really don't know where to go from here.
What kind of support system do you have available to you?
I have my children. They're there, but they're all spread out throughout the country. So yeah, I can call them. Right now, I mean, in this area, no one, because I just moved here. So.
And are you working, or you're currently in the process of looking?
Yeah, I'm looking. I have to pay my bills and basically stand on my own too right now. So it's basically where I'm at. I'm at a little bit of a standstill.
Okay, what sort of things are you doing recreationally, if you are?
I just go and shoot some hoops at the gym, maybe run on the treadmill a little. That's about it. Then I just go home and eat and watch TV and hoping that the day will go by and just crash and go to sleep.
How's your eating, your appetite been lately?
Minimal. If I'm hungry, I eat. If I'm not hungry, I don't really eat. I haven't been eating the right foods lately, so that may be a little cause of the way I'm feeling. So.
And sleeping, have you been able to get some sleep?
A little, but then I just feel restless, and then I wake up and I'm up for a couple hours before I pass out again. But I just have like this weird, just this feeling of depression, sadness. Like I said before, nothing really catches my interest. I don't play basketball anymore. I used to always go to the gym. I mean, minimal basketball, but that's been like my passion. So
you've been able to partake in basketball here and there and kind of get out and... Yeah,
so I know when something's kind of wrong. I don't really know what. I know everything's just like crashing.
Yeah.
But I don't really know how to keep my head above water.
Well, it sounds like you've got a lot going on, a lot of stressors in your life right now, you know,
Yeah.
with the whole separation, divorce, and not really having a support system. I can understand where you would feel overwhelmed.
Definitely. Yeah, and like paying the bills, or eventually you're gonna have to start paying the bills. And like I said before, I was the stay-home dad, and my ex-wife worked, so it's like starting over.
What kind of options have you explored as far as seeking employment? I mean, how are you able to, as you said, make ends meet right now if you are?
Well, I just moved here past couple of weeks, so I found an apartment. The money that I did have was like the down payment of like for the rent and the security deposit, but it's basically crunch time. I really need to find a job, even if it's just like at a grocery store, just for the time being.
Okay. So it definitely sounds like you have a plan.
Yeah. At this point, it seems like it's for survival, just to make ends meet until I can obviously find a better job.
Yeah.
So, but just feel really down. I don't really want to do anything, so like getting up in the morning is a struggle. I guess that's basically the gist of it.
What sort of options did you explore with your primary care physician? And did he make any suggestions or?
No, I just told him basically the whole situation. And he just told me to come here.
Okay, good.
He ran like a couple of tests just to make sure that my body was working correctly.
And those results came back?
Yeah, I'm healthy. I'm just not, my mind isn't right. That's basically
okay,
what
and that's
it is.
understandable. Yeah, I've been going through a lot of stress lately. How much communication do you have with your soon-to-be ex-wife? Is there any sort of involvement there, or is it pretty much just kind of separate ways?
Just for legal purposes.
Okay.
Yeah, my lawyer contacts her lawyer, and vice versa.
Okay. And your children?
Yeah, I talk to them here and there, but I just keep to myself. It's kind of easy to like go into that rut, especially when I just moved to a new place.
Yeah.
And I don't really know anyone, so it just keeps me in the house.
Okay.
So, but yeah, like I said, it's just tough. I don't know.
Is there ever a time that you feel less depressed or, you know,
yeah,
less of these symptoms that you're...
Yeah, there were plenty of times, like playing basketball 24/7 when I didn't really have to take care of anything. My ex-wife was at work, and obviously my children are out of the house. But right now, it's just everything's overloaded. And
have you experienced depression prior to this separation and divorce?
Yeah, here and there, not like this before. I know it runs in my family. And my brother killed himself maybe about 5 years back. But yeah, my mom dealt with depression, took medication for it. It just seems like a reoccurring situation in my family. But I don't know. I just don't know how to get out of this rut. I hope there's like a light that I can find.
Sure. Absolutely. So do you think that perhaps maybe trying to get out and be a little more social, meeting new people, maybe trying to build that networking and that support system might help you and kind of give you some options?
Yeah, definitely the support. Maybe I can try to find people at the gym, since that's where I spend most of my time whenever I'm there. It's either my house or the gym. So yeah, I can maybe ask whoever I play basketball with to see if they want to like go out and get some meat or anything like that, just to lift my spirits a little. make it easier, minimize the pain as much as possible.
Yeah, and you said you haven't been sleeping. Is that something that you feel is kind of interfering with your life, or?
I would say a little. I mean, I don't really have a lot of energy. It's a struggle just to go to the gym. Yeah. It definitely takes a toll whenever I get minimal amounts of sleep each night. But yeah, my body's just tired. I know because I'm feeling this way that it breaks down my body. I understand that just from what I've seen from my family and all the stuff that they've dealt with regarding depression. But I don't know. It's a lot of confusion. Don't really know where to start.
Well, it sounds like you've got some things in place for you already as far as seeking employment, and it seems like you're heading in a good direction for yourself to provide some stability, some steady income, you know, as far as networking, maybe making friends at the gym, just, you know, trying to explore those options as well. So it seems like you're on a good path. You've got some things that are already in motion for yourself, so it's wonderful.
I just hope it works out, because if it doesn't, I feel like it's just another reason to fall right back into that rut that I'm feeling. I don't really think the divorce really hit me yet. I guess it's in the back of my mind. I mean, maybe it has, maybe it hasn't, but if it hasn't, I feel like I'm not at the bottom right now, then it could get a lot worse. So.
Do you ever have any thoughts of hurting yourself or anyone else, or?
Thoughts, yeah, like some thoughts, but...
Do you have a plan?
No, it's whenever I get in this mood, the thoughts come because it's easy, but I would never hurt myself. After seeing what happened to my brother, I would never ever. It's just hard. It's hard to not think about the thoughts because it just wipes away what I'm feeling at that time.
So you say whenever you get in this mood, the thoughts happen.
Yeah, it's easy. They come whenever I feel down, whenever things aren't going my way, but no plan. I've never once picked up a knife or anything like that to try to hurt myself. I just isolate. I guess that's my way of dealing with it. Just staying at home, going out for a couple hours, and just going home, eating.
Does that work well for you, isolating?
It's like a quick fix, I guess. Yeah, definitely a quick fix. Yeah. I mean, it's been working, but I guess maybe it's not. I don't know. It's just something that happens. It's like that rut, like I said, just fall right back into it, but it's easy.